Merry Christmas, everybody. And I got something very, very special, as you guys can see in the thumbnail and these two pictures on both sides of me here. We're talking about kayaks. Sit on top versus sit inside, or sit inside versus sit on top kayaks. And I own a sit on top kayak. What is good about the sit on top kayaks? They're easier to get in. They got like 6 scupper holes. No scupper holes. What that does is, if water gets in, the water would drain out. So if the water would come in on the top of the kayak, it would drain into the scupper holes. Besides them being easier to get into, most of your sit on top kayaks are angler kayaks. And if you don't know what the word angler is, it's another term for fishing. So you'll usually have like rod holders. Mine does. It's a Pelican. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I have a framed seating, or a framed seat, which is awesome. It's comfortable. Some sit on tops. They do have the foam padding seats. I haven't really tried any of those out. Another thing is, when you're doing sit on top, you're going to be sitting up higher. So for me, if you have a frame seating, I it's recommended to get a 240 centimeter paddle. So paddles come in different shapes. You even have adjustable paddles, which is great. You're looking for a little bit more money there. You're looking between $200 and $300, depending on if you go to Aquabound paddles. They are very, very expensive. The Aquabound paddles, they range from $200 on the $500 to $600. You're talking about like the Tetra paddle, which is like, my goodness, like $500 alone. So that's crazy. But it's good, high quality. You get more for what you pay for. So this isn't about paddles, but yeah, when you're on a sit on top, it's usually a 240 centimeter paddle you're gonna need, versus a sit inside, where it's like, I think, 230 centimeter paddle. Now sit insides, on the other hand, they are a little bit trickier to get into. You're actually sitting inside of it. Some of them, you do get a spray skirt with them that keep the water out. The only thing that is, you don't get scupper holes where water will leak in, because you're actually sitting on the bottom of the kayak itself once you're in there. If the kayak would flip over, you would basically have to get to shore quick and then empty it out, because all that water, it's going to be sitting in there. Can you imagine having maybe a couple of gallons of water sitting in there while you're actually paddling? Not too pleasant, but hey, I know I probably could deal with it, but I don't think you want to have it, because with your weight and with the water's weight being in there, you never know if it would end up sinking, because these kayaks, they go by a weight limit, right? But I've always wanted to try a sit inside kayak, just for the heck of it. I'm very, interested in trying that. You get different ones, like touring kayaks. Those that are really, really expensive ones, you're talking about like in the $1,000 mark, $2,000 marks, right around there. They're real, real narrow. You can get kayaks in the 10 footers. You can get kayaks that are 12 footers. I think from what my understanding is, the longer the kayak is, usually, not in most cases, the more weight you can handle. Say if you're like a 300 pound person, you can easily get on like a 12 footer. It just depends on what style of kayak it is. But either way, when I put these two sets of kayaks, sit on top versus sit inside, who is actually really the winner here? And this is going to be the first one of my verse series. It's your own preference. There is really no winner. It's like a draw. But some people might think, hey, sit on tops are better than sit on sides, or the other way around. Sit on tops are better than sit on sides are better than sit on tops. It's your preference what you really like. So, I mean, if you've never been in the if you never tried kayaking out, I would strongly recommend it. I wish I had started it early on when I was in my 20s. I didn't really have an interest in any of it. So basically, I started about a year, almost 2 years ago. Love every minute of it. I've never ever kayaked on a lake or a river. The only time I've actually do that is if I'm with a group of people that are doing it. It's lakes because I love the nature. I just love filming fish as well underwater. Cool stuff, But if I had to pick between the two of them, who I think is the winner of this burst series here, sit on top kayaks. Easy to get in. They got the scupper holes. You usually get framed a framed chair with these. Sometimes you don't. You'll get like the padded seating, but it's for the most part they're easier to get into, and it's just more convenient for me, which I like. But I've never turned down trying to get in a sit inside kayak. I would definitely love to own one of these days, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, for the do, guys, I hope this little verse series here is great. It's something very, very different. I do like the outdoors. It's not just in movies and stuff like that. It is my number one thing that I enjoy doing the most out of anything. Because like I said, I grew up on it, being outdoors, camping in the whole 9 yards, growing up as a kid. So, without further ado, see you guys back in the next one.